Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
Showed swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. Sorry we're a little bit late, but tip-off should be ready to get underway momentarily between the Trojans and also the Cornhuskers as well. We got three other games this afternoon too. We got McNeese taking on Vanderbilt. That game will be at 3:15. Then we got the Tar Heels playing against VCU at 6:50. And then the Quakers are taking on Illinois at 9:25. So we are underway. We are ready to rock and roll. Let's go. All right. And so we are playing right now. All right. We got the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship South Region first round going on right now as we speak. Again, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hopefully, again, that you guys are doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. We have to make a couple of adjustments, which we will also do right now as we speak. Got to turn the keyboard on. All right, 1 second. What's up, Irrelevant fan? What's going on, Long Ball? How are you guys doing? Hopefully everybody's doing all right, having themselves a very fantastic day. All right, so the starting lineups are out for both teams as we are underway, and Troy is going to have the ball first, but then they actually ended up turning it on over, and that's going to go over towards the near side. So for Troy, as far as their lineup goes, they got Victor Valdez as the starting guard, and then you got Thomas Dowd over at the 2. Theo Sang is at the 3. Kobe Campbell is at the 4. And at the 5, it is Cooper Campbell, who is playing at the center position. All right, so it's already a 3-0 game. The 4 seed is Nebraska's second-best seeding that they've had in school history. Gosh, here's a catch-and-shoot trifecta. That's up, and that's no good, as Nebraska is going from left to right and Troy will be going from right to left. The long ball says I'm awake-ish. Let's go. As far as the Cornhuskers do go, their starting five, it's Burke Bayou-Contoncel, who is at the 1, Price Sanford at the 2, Rienk Mast at the 3, Jamarcus Lawrence at the 4, and Sam Holberg, he's playing at the 5 position. All right, so it's already a 3-2 start. Nebraska underway, taking on the Trojans. Campbell comes away with the rebound here, takes it all the way downhill, puts up a shot. That one won't fall. And here come the Trojans again on the other side. Nebraska did win 86-53 in their last game against WGA, and Troy won 103-97. They beat Kent State, the Golden Flashes. We have a foul called, so it's already a 3-2 start for Troy. In case you're wondering, Valdez did hit a 3, and Mast ended up hitting a 2. Haley is here. What's going on? How are you doing? Good to see you on here. All right, so it's a 3-2 start already with the ball now over on the Nebraska side of things. That's Sanford, who looks to pass it all the way over to a three-point shot in Mast, and Mast can't hit it, but the follow-through is up and good by Sam Hoiberg. So an excellent tip-in by Sam, and he gets his first 2 points of the game. 4-3 Nebraska. We played about 3 minutes so far in this first half. With the ball, taking it at the top of the key and now driving it over towards the near side. That is Kobe Campbell. And Campbell is going to pass it and give it up over to Valdez again. And his 2-point shot is up and good. That'll make it a 6-4 Troy game. So the 3 points were up and good by Valdez. So he has now scored 2 threes in this game. We have a foul called over on the other side, and that's going to be on Valdez himself. Tell you what, Victor Valdez, this is a guy who really has just had an incredible season shooting the 3. He did put up 23 points in his last game, ended up shooting 7 for 14 from the field, and was 2 for 5 from downtown. Played a very, very good basketball. Nebraska ranked 4th, and Troy ranked 13th. And there's a dribble handoff pass that goes over to Mast for Nebraska. He's at the top of the key. Mast over towards the near side. Here's another three-pointer by Lawrence, and Lawrence can't hit it. And Troy comes away with the rebound. They have numbers again on the other side. Valdez at the top of the key, looking to try to take it over to the logo. Zips it all the way towards the near corner, and a baseline jump shot is up by Campbell, and it's up and good. That is Coco Campbell, who was able to knock that one down. And they actually called it a 2 there. So that's a 9-4 game. Nebraska with the ball again. Driving it over towards the near side is Maston. He takes it downhill, ends up passing it over to Boyatonka, who just throws it down with ease in the dunker spot. You got to watch out for the pick-and-roll offense. This Nebraska team does a very good job with that. Going over towards the near side, dribbling it over towards the baseline, and catching and shooting for a 3 is Dowd, and that's no good. Dowd tried to take it over to the top of the key, and his 3-point shot was misfired. Rebounded by Hoiberg. He is conducting the offense here. He'll hand it off over to Sanford, and Sanford again looking to pass the ball. Mast at the top of the perimeter, being heavily guarded by Kobe Campbell. Takes it over towards the near baseline. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. And now it's Kobe Campbell who puts up a heater, and that's up and in and out it goes. The ball does go on out of bounds. It'll be Nebraska basketball. 9-6 start for Troy with 15:09 left to go here in the first half of this game. Look at that beautiful passing there. And we have a break in the action. So first timeout taken with 15:09 left to go in the first half. Sorry about that little cold start, chat. Again, hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I got Troy in one of my brackets. Lou is also here. Took a half day off from work today and took off time tomorrow. It's game time. Man, you really are a sports freak, my friend. Doesn't matter like what the sporting event is. you just tune on in, whether it's the U.S. Open for golf, whether it's for tennis, it doesn't matter. World Series baseball, my man is a sports fanatic, and we love it. We love it, man. Again, hit that thumbs up, folks, and hit that subscribe button as well. And turn on the notification bell icons, too, and that way you will know when we do go live. So as far as today's schedule goes, again, chats, let's make sure that we update everybody on what we are doing today. We got Troy versus Nebraska. That's what you're tuning on into right now. It is currently 12:49 p.m. Eastern Time. McNeese will take on Vanderbilt. That game will be at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will be on for that, too. And then we got North Carolina taking on VCU at 6:50, and then Penn versus Illinois at 9:25. Golf is the one sport I don't watch. Oh, man, but you do like tennis. Yes, I also like to watch AEW wrestling. I was a huge wrestling fan back in the day, and I'm getting back into it a little bit. Wow. Nice. My man is a sports fanatic, and we love it. Absolutely love it. All right, who are you guys rooting for today? Who do you guys have pulling out in this game? Tell you what, this Trojans team, you talk about them, 22-11, they're ranked number 13. The Nebraska Cornhuskers, they've actually won their last 20 games. They started off the season 6-6, and then they've just been in cruise control. And they're coming off of a very big win that they had against the West Georgia Wolves. They won 86-53. A lot of guys contributed off the bench, including Braden Frager, who played in 22 minutes, and he scored 22 points. And he was 2 for 5 from 3, but he was 8 for 11 shooting-wise from the field. So they have a very good role-playing, supporting cast group of guys. And I think that today, if you're Nebraska, the one thing that you're really going to have to do, and it's obviously a lot easier said than done, is you're really going to have to do a good job on the glass. And look, this Troy team, you got to try to figure out a way to neutralize Victor Valdez, too, because this guy's just been lighting it up from 3 throughout this whole entire season. And Thomas David has been one of those guys, too, that's just been very good off the glass. 15:02 left to go here in the first half of this game. It's a 9-6 Troy lead. So that is the score so far. Smart man, Lou. Work is overrated. Yes, sir. Here's Fred Hoiberg, 4-5 in NCAA tournament. NCAA tournament play. That's what he has done so far as the coach for Nebraska. Hoiberg gets the ball, goes down the lane, puts up a 2, and he's fouled as well. There you go. Nice play there. He actually dumped it off over to Mast, and he just laid it up and in. But what a dish by Hoiberg. And he gets his first apple of the day. At the line is Mast, and the free throw is up and in. It hit the front side of the rim, and we're tied up 9-9. The friendly trickle was good. Mast with 5 points. He's shooting 2 for 5 from the field, and also has a board as well. Trapped over on the near side, getting it for Troy is Coco Campbell. Campbell has to get the ball back over towards the near corner. Now drives it over towards the lane, puts up a left-handed floater. That one won't fall. It's rebounded by Sanford for Nebraska. And Nebraska coming away on the other side with numbers. And a foul is going to be called on Troy. Looks like Cooper Campbell just fouled. Cooper Campbell just fouled Frager. And we're going to have some substitutions. Cale Jacobson is going to sub on in for Nebraska as well. We are tied 9-9 so far. So Coco Campbell hit a 3. Valdez also hit 2 threes as well. Haven't been able to hit anything else besides that. A little dump-off pass that goes from Hoiberg all the way over to Mast again. Mast lost the ball, fumbled it. It was stolen by Coco Campbell. The ball goes on out of bounds, and it was last touched by Nebraska, and it'll be Troy basketball. Again, Troy is going from left to right, and Nebraska is going from left to right, and Troy is going from right to left, that is. 3 turnovers by Troy, just 1 for Nebraska so far. We played about a little bit over 5 minutes. And so it's a 9-9 score so far. Campbell downhill looking to pass it and gives it back outside. And here's a catch and shoot three that's up, and that one's no good. That was Sang who tried to go up with the three. Offensive rebound and a kick back out over to Keel. And Keel's three-point shot for Troy is up, and it's no good. And the ball will go on out of bounds. Let's make sure that we have this updated. Yes. Good, good, good. So good to see you guys on here, man. Okay, Theo Sang, by the way, averaging 12.9 points per game. He's been very strong for them. We got a little dump-off pass that goes over towards the near side, and that's Sang who gets it back for Troy, looking to pass the rock, and the ball goes up as the shot is up, and the foul will be called on Cale Jacobson for Nebraska. Folks, my name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell icons too, folks. So some free throws coming on up for Troy here. At the line is Connor Esiagian, who had 12 points in his last game in 18 minutes. Also did have one rebound in that game and shot 5 for 12 from the field. So he's at the line. Foul shot number 1 was no good. Foul shot number 2, we got that one to go, and it's now 10-9 Troy. 13:35 left to go here in the first half. 1 foul by Nebraska, 3 by Troy, and again, Nebraska going from left to right. They'll dribble the ball and have Hoiberg take it, and they'll pass it back outside to Frager. His catch and shoot trifecta's up. It's no good. And Troy comes away with another rebound. With the rock is Coco Campbell. He's going to pass it. Here's a three-pointer. That's blocked. And a good job by Frager to get a hand on it over Keel's misfired three. Nebraska again with the rock. They're down by 1. Frager back over to Mast, who takes it down the lane. He'll hand it off and give it back over to Jacobson. Jacobson wants to give it back over to Mast, and Mast zips it all the way around the timeline. Here's a wide open three by Jacobson. He knocks it down. Jacobson over from the near side, able to hit a wide open three. That's Cale Jacobson, who's a junior from Ashland. And he's been one of those three-point snipers from this Nebraska Cornhuskers team, too. 12:30 left here in the first half. And Coco Campbell again dribbling the Rockies double-team. They'll have to pass it. Nearly intercepted. Keel gets it over on the far left wing. And we have a foul on the floor called on Jacobson. So it's a 12-10 game, 12-21 left to go in the first half. Time does stand still for right now. But both teams shooting the ball very, very well from 3. I mean, you just take a look at the numbers. Troy is 3 for 7. Nebraska, I mean, I forgot to mention that they really have not done such a good job shooting-wise from 3 today. They are so far 1 for 6. But they just had a big-time three-point shot by Jacobson. Troy has the rock again as they move from right to left. It's Cross, who's going to hand it off over to Keel at the top of the key, being heavily guarded by Sanford. Keel back to Coco Campbell, and his three-point shot is up and good. Coco Campbell just knocking it down from way downtown, and that makes it 13-12 Troy. They are now 4 for 8 shooting-wise from downtown. Hoiberg versus Campbell. We've seen a lot of that matchup today. Hoiberg takes it over towards the far baseline, and I'll have to bounce pass it back over to Sanford, and we have another foul called. There were 6 seconds left on the shot clock. The shot, or the foul, I should say, was on the floor. Folks, the name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the bell icons as well. We have another timeout taken at the 11:33 marker. It's another TV timeout. And, yeah, so far, let us know how we are doing. Got off to a little bit of a slow start, but hopefully you guys are able to follow along. Let's go, Troy. That was a good bucket. I met RVD and Sabu once there because my friend knew someone who worked security. Oh, that's so sick. We waited after the show. So nice to us. We were 15 years old, me and my friend RVD, still my all-time favorite. They only talked to us very briefly, but they were super nice. Dude, that is really awesome. That's great. All right, everybody. Cheers. So as we mentioned before, Nebraska has won their last 20 games. And, I mean, when you just take a look at how they've been doing, I mean, they beat West Georgia. They also won against FIU. I mean, the difference of these games have just been really outstanding. They beat Oklahoma 105-99. Then they won against Maryland Eastern 69-50. They beat FIU 96-66, so that's a 30-point difference. And then they won their last game against West Georgia 86-53. So these games that they've just been playing, they have not been close at all whatsoever. And they have a nice team. They're very well coached. They also do a really good job at just playing team basketball. They don't, like, the funny part is when you look at them as a team, okay, obviously, Price Sanford has been their primary guy that they've gone to, averaging 17 points per game this year. But they play a lot of team basketball. They're very good with their zone defense. They have a very good system that they play under. And really, you just got to give a lot of credit to Fred Hoiberg. And his wife, obviously, is in attendance for the game. We saw her on the TV before. But, man, he's been a very good coach for this Nebraska team, and they are just playing very good. They're on the same page, and that's the reason why that they've just had themselves a lot of success this year. Meanwhile, the Trojans on the other side, they have a 22-11 record. They're coming off of 3 big wins. They actually beat Pensacola Christian College 121-56. They outscored them in the second half of that game 64-29. I mean, my goodness. And then they also beat Furman 64-61. That game came down to the wire, was a nail-biter. But then the game that they put up against Kent State, they just got a lot of nice contributions from their bench, including guys like Sang. Campbell also did have 8 assists in that game, and Dowd did have 13 total rebounds in that game as well. So, yeah, they have a very good team as well, and that's why they're in the March Madness tournament, man. It's great. All right, so here is Nebraska trying to put up a three-pointer on the other side. It was actually Cooper Campbell who lost the ball. It was a bad pass there. 11:16 left to go. Campbell, yeah, okay, there's the bad turnover that Campbell had. He had a bad pass, and then the ball just got deflected upstairs, and it ended up going on out of bounds. Austin Cross is going to come on in for Troy, and Cooper Campbell is going to take a seat. But before that, on the other shot that was taken, it was by Jared Garcia. Missed a 14-foot shot. And so that's what ended up happening over there. By the way, chat, I apologize. Let's get this up and down here. Yes. And then we can also move this down a little bit as well. So that way you guys can see what's going on. 13-11 Troy, Nebraska again going from left to right with the rock now, taking it over towards the near side. It looks like that is going to be Garcia. Garcia will zip it all the way over to Hoiberg, and he nearly lost the ball, almost got intercepted. Hoiberg is going to give it up over towards Sanford, and he goes right down the lane, and that is going to be intercepted by Sang. So bad passes all around, man. And hopefully, for Troy's sake, they can do a better job, or Nebraska's sake, they can do a better job. Here's a shot that goes up, and that's denied and rejected, but they will call a foul on Berkey, Boyuk Tunsil, and they're going to say that he just made a little bit of contact with the shooter there, and we have a stoppage in play. What's going on, chat? Nate is here. What's going on, dude? What's up, JJ? Haven't listened in a while, but you the voice. Let's go. Best time of the year, baby. Foul shot number 1 by Valdez. That's up and that's good. Again, we've talked a lot about this guy. He is a sniper. He is just, I mean, if you leave him wide open for a 3, he's just going to knock it down because he has that range and he has that killer mentality as well. 14-12, foul shot number 2, bingo. And Troy is now up 15-12. Got to tell you, Valdez in this game has scored 8 of the 15 points by Troy. Gosh, he's been really strong. Down low, over on the block is Garcia. He gets it stripped by Dowd. And here comes a steal. And Troy has numbers on the other side. Troy will give it back over to Sang, who's on the near side. Sang loses the ball, and it's going to be fought up, and getting the steal is Hoiberg. And we have another deflection, and that one goes on out of bounds. So what ended up happening there was that Hoiberg had the ball, and then it just got deflected, and the ball ended up going on out of bounds. And by the way, we can get this back up over here, and we can put this back down right about here. So that way it's easier for you guys to follow. So it's been a 2-minute and 45-second scoring drought, but that is quickly erased as Sanford hits a wide-open 3. That was for Nebraska, and it's 15-15. We're tied out in the first round in this March Madness game. Valdez with the rock at the top of the key gets the ball stripped, and it's stolen by Sanford. Sanford back outside. Sanford for 3. Got it to go. He gets rewarded for the steal. 9:35 left to go. Timeout taken by Troy in this game. And so 9 minutes and 35 seconds left remaining. What a shot by Sanford. He got rewarded out in transition. He got a steal at the top of the key. And then it was Mast who had the ball. And he was like, Sanford, just shoot that thing, fire it, and knock it down. And he's like, I got you, big fella. 18-15 is the score with 9:35 left to go in half number 1. Let's go. Tell you, Victor Valdez averaging 14.8 points per game. Been very strong this year. Also a 76% foul shooter. Let's go. And Sanford, who now has 9 points. This guy is averaging 17.8 points per game. He's a junior from Milwaukee, Iowa. It's been very strong for them. Oh, boy. It's been a back-and-forth game. It really has. A lot of threes in this game. But you can definitely understand, why Nebraska is just so good at just guarding the perimeter and getting into people's faces. They're showing that fight. And the Trojans really have been... they've been staying alive in this game, and they've done a very good job with their perimeter shooting. Nebraska was really cold to start off the game from 3. They were 1 for 6, but now they're starting to feel themselves. And it's been sort of a game of runs back and forth, chat. It's awesome. These games have been very competitive. Usually it's blowouts in the first 4 and then the opening round. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. Watch those 2 games last night. Yikes. They were really good. I was listening to them in the background. Oh, boy. Don't forget, chat. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. My name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. We go on for Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, Eagles football. We're covering March Madness. We also did the World Baseball Classic as well. And the grind just does not stop, man. It does not stop. But, yeah, hopefully you're having fun. Hopefully I'm doing the best that I can, but hopefully things are sounding okay, I love doing basketball. I really do. Basketball is a fun sport to me because there's a lot of pace that goes on with it, and it's not like hockey when you're calling it on the radio, like where it's just all fast action. This is sort of like, okay, like there's fast action here, but then you can just let it breathe because there's timeouts that are taken, there's stoppages in plays, and that type of stuff. Whoever just subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for doing so. Let's go. Trojans are going to get the ball back, but then they turned it on over. Nebraska ended up getting the steal. Who got the steal? Jarrell Bellamy is going to be called for the foul. That was Braden Frager who got a steal there. That was big. Carrington Keel is going to sub on in for Cooper Campbell. He's going to sub on in, and so is Cooper Campbell, too. Austin Cross will take a seat, and Theo Sang is also going to come on in as well. All right, so it's 18-15, and Nebraska again with the rock, with the ball at the top of the key. That's Mast. He's being heavily guarded by Kobe Campbell. That's a mismatch there. Looking to pass it over to Sanford, and another three by Nebraska. No good. And the rebound is tipped and pinballed into the hands of Mast again. Extra life for Nebraska. Another three is up. It's no good. Mast chases down another rebound. Holy smokes, he's been a rebounding machine on this offensive possession by Nebraska. And here's a dribble. A step back three is up by Lawrence. He knocks it down. He got it right into the face of Keel and said, man, you're not going to stop my shot there. Nebraska, they were 1 for 6 from 3. They are now 3 for their last 5. They have been really trying to capitalize on second chance opportunities. That's why they have 10 in this game so far. Campbell has to dish it out. He was double teamed, and he'll hand it off over to Keel towards the near side. Keel down the lane. Eurostep is up. No. And the rebound again belongs over to Sanford, or Boyatonka it was. He just stole that board away from Sang. He's like, give me my lunch money. 8 minutes left to go in the first half. A 9-0 run by Nebraska as, again, they go from left to right in their white and red numbers, or their white and red letters, that is. Another bad pass by Mass, and that's intercepted by Troy on the other side. The binoculars are provided from Keel all the way over to Dowd, and the layup is good. What a pass by Keel. He knew that he was just playing chess while everybody else was playing checkers, just down in that fast break. He beat the defense. He made an extraordinary pass. He saw somebody cutting over to the basket, and that's why he's a very good passer. 7:23 left here in this first half, and a drive, and a two, and a foul as well by the Cornhuskers. Gosh, Braden Frager just made the layup, and it was just tic-tac-toe for him. He beat his defender. He got over to the baseline, and he will go to the line for an and-one opportunity after the timeout. Nebraska is just on fire right now, as they have pretty much backed Troy into a corner over these last couple of minutes of play. Gosh. Glad Miami made it in. I hear you. Hockey is so hard to keep up with on the radio because, like you said, there's no time to breathe. And really, it's just, it's a game of pinball. That's really what it is. You just got to talk really fast. Like, you know? Sidney Crosby coming down over towards the streak. He dumps it off. His shot's up. It's good! Mulkinen! Like, you know, you got to keep the energy up, too. You really do. It's really not an easy thing. And then the really tough thing about hockey is the line changes. I mean, especially like when you're just watching the game on a monitor, you cannot see the line changes because you're just so focused on unless the camera is over by the benches, right? And you can see the line shifts. But that is not easy at all whatsoever. So again, storylines for the game so far. Valdez got really hot for Troy. He made the first 2 threes of the game. And then for some reason, I got to say, like, I don't understand like why he really hasn't been getting as much playing time ever since, because he started off the game very hot. He played 7 minutes in this first half. He scored 8 points. Now, he has turned the ball over a couple of times, and that's been a problem. But at the same time, he's been shooting the ball really well, and if they can just try to get him into catch-and-three situations, you would think that that would really help Troy. Now, you know, with the way that he's been turning the ball over today, that's really not been helpful for them either. But, you know, you got to get other guys involved. You just do. And you also have to give Nebraska a lot of credit for the way that they've been able to trap him. So I understand that, but just from a shooting performance, it's sort of like a Quentin Grimes type of a line where, you see him shooting the ball very well from three, and then when he gets a little bit savvy with the basketball and he just makes bad mistakes, then that can really cost, that can really be a deterrent for the team. But even still, kind of surprised that he's only played 7 minutes so far. All right, it is a 23-17 game. Nebraska has been on fire over these last couple of minutes. And, of course, Fred Hoiberg certainly has to be very happy about that. They just got to keep up the tempo. They got to keep the foot on the gas pedal. And when you think about the other side of things, as far as things go, Scott Cross, he's being interviewed right now over on TNT Sports. The game is on True TV, but he's looking for his defense to sort of try to tighten up a little bit more. So, again, we have an and-one opportunity. Braden Frager, who got fouled, hit the 2, and the old-fashioned three-point play is going to work out in their favor. That's right. It's 24-17. This is the largest lead now for Nebraska. They're up by 7 points. Troy has 7 fouls. Nebraska has 3. And they've been very disciplined, Nebraska, over these last couple of minutes. How about this pass, this little tic-tac-toe play, and an excellent bounce pass that's provided by Sang. And in the dunker spot was Dowd, and he was right there to make the layup, and nobody was on him. It's a 5-point lead for Nebraska. Troy today, 4 for 8 from downtown, 3 for 6 shooting-wise from the 2 in this game so far. Mass looks to zip it outside. We'll pass it over to Sanford. One more to Frager for 3. Bullseye! 27-19. And Troy's perimeter defense has just gone ghost over these last couple of minutes. That's the 4th wide open 3 that they've been able to convert, Nebraska, over these last couple of minutes. Down low and giving it back over to the outside is Kobe Campbell. Campbell's going to pass it off over to Dowd, and here's a three-pointer by Dowd, and it's no good. And the ball was nearly taken away by Nebraska, but it went on out of bounds, and it'll still be Troy basketball with 6:07 left to go. That's why the announcers travel with the team, because it's easier to announce in person. Absolutely, 1,000%. I'm going to order a feast later, probably some greasy pizza and wings, and then I shall take a glorious nap and watch more hoops, baby. Love it. Love, love, love it. 6:05 left to go here in the first half of this game. Nebraska is up by 8 points. Troy again in their black and white and red. They are with the ball going from right to left. Campbell gets the inbound pass, looks to take it downhill over towards the baseline, and he steps on out of bounds. Another turnover by Troy, and Nebraska is going to try to capitalize. They have provided 8 points off of Troy's turnovers so far today, if you can believe that. 27-19, another wide open 3 for Nebraska. They can't be stopped. Bryce Sanford hits it from the far corner, and Troy's defense just goes night-night again. 30-19 is the score. Price is going to get a steal. Another bad pass by Troy. And Nebraska, another three-point shot. No offensive rebound by Frager. The misfired 3, by the way, that was Sanford. He was looking for that. And we have another foul again on Troy. Terrible passes just coming from this Troy basketball team. They just cannot find a way to stop the bleeding here. Man, it's all the corn that they eat. The Nebraska Cornhuskers are just tearing it up. They are lighting it up from 3. Bryce Sanford in this game has provided half of Nebraska's points. And if you're Troy, you got to think about at least putting a body on him, because this guy has just been red hot shooting-wise from 3. I have Troy on my bracket, too, for the upset, says Max Coverage TV. What's going on, man? Downhill is Maston. He's going to pass it all the way outside. The ball finds a shooter. It's Frager. He can't get it. Another offensive rebound for Nebraska. That's their 8th of the first half so far. And a shot goes up by Sanford, and he is fouled. 5:08 left to go in this first frame. It's been all Nebraska over these last 5 minutes of play. And you just got to tip your cap to Sanford. He's been very strong. And Frager has been doing a good job off the glass over these last couple of minutes, too. They just have a really good defense. You jinx them, says Long Ball. Lou says, what's good, Max? Max, drop your link down below. You know what to do, my friend. Foul shot number 1 is up, and it's good by Price Sanford. Let's talk a little bit more about Price. So Price is a junior. He's averaging 17.8 points per game. This is a guy who's coming off of a game where he put up 15 points. He was 3 for 8 shooting-wise from 3. In the month, I got to tell you, this guy this year has just been a very good three-point shooter. He's shooting 40% from downtown. Gosh, 32-19, both foul shots are good. Campbell again looks to zip it over towards the near side. Double team comes from Nebraska. They're going to give it back over to Campbell on the far side of the corner. He tried to put up a 3. It was stripped, and it goes on out of bounds. Last touch by Sanford again, who got a hand in there and did an excellent job guarding the perimeter that time. Oh, boy. So the lineup for Troy, they got Dowd. They got Kobe Campbell, Coco Campbell as well, Keel, Sang, and that's their starting 5. And then they got Boyatonka, Sanford, Mast, Lawrence, and Frager as the 5 for Nebraska. It's an 8-0 run over the last 96 seconds and a 20-4 run over the last 5 minutes and 9 seconds of play for Nebraska. One point, guys, this game was really close, and all of a sudden Nebraska has just really tried to pull this first half away. Here's a pass that goes over to Sang. Sang will dump it off over to Keel inside the numbers over on the left side of the lane. And he goes up with a shot. They won't count it, but there is a foul called on Rienk Mast. They won't count it. They will say that Carrington Keel is going to go to the line. There's Max's link. My guy covers the Yankees. He covers the Rockets. And he's also a Packers fan as well. Go check out my man Max Coverage TV. He also does Major League Baseball. He does NBA basketball. My man was doing a doubleheader last night. He had the Celtics game, and then he was like, guys, I got to get off. I got to go do that Rockets game. And he did. And you can always rely on Max Coverage TV for all of your sports needs because he is the man. He really is. 32-21. Nebraska is 4 for 4 from the line. Troy is 5 for 6. Gosh. 4.5 minutes left to go here in this first half. With the rock, again, is Mast. He's at the top of the key. He'll dump it off over to Lawrence. Lawrence now at the logo, the March Madness logo, that is. Again, as they go from left to right. He'll dump it off. And another three-point shot by Sanford. The basketball gods say, you're not going to get it that time. And Troy comes away with another rebound. With the rock at the top of the key, that's Dowd. Dowd drives it through traffic, but another bad pass and a steal. A nice pick by Sanford. That's his 3rd pick of the day. 9 turnovers for Troy, and Nebraska has just been taking care of the ball. Here comes Lawrence. He goes up with a shot near the baseline and a foul called on Keel. Man, oh man, Lawrence downhill has been very, very strong. That's Jamarcus Lawrence, the 6'3" guard, 183 pounds. And we have another timeout. He got fouled in the act of shooting on the left side of the baseline. And 3:50 left to go in this first half of play. Vibes are up, chat. The vibes are up. That's for sure. Max says, seems like I made the wrong decision. No. You go with your gut, man. I believe in you. I believe in you, man. I do. I believe in you. Because you believe in me. Salvador's here. What's going on? Max says, damn, Troy stinks. They're not playing well, but that could obviously change. I know that they have 9 turnovers, but you never know. I mean, the adjustments that they've been able to make during second halves of games this year, it's been pretty good. Why did I pick Ohio State University in my bracket, says Real Ray Burgess? I mean, I can't answer that for you. I know it's a rhetorical question. I don't know what was going on in that head of yours. I have no clue. I have no clue. You trusted your gut. You said Ohio State's going to win, and guess what? So far, it's not working out for you. But again, we'll just have to wait and see what goes on. Sal, happy to see you. Real Ray Burgess, I'm very happy to see you guys. Very, very happy. Folks, the name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We covered the World Baseball Classic. We are doing March Madness as well. And we covered the Sixers, the Phillies, the Eagles on this channel too. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up this year. Ray says, I'm cooked. Nah, man. Nah, you ain't cooked. Ohio State is what? They're down 39-26. That can change. It ain't done. It ain't done until we play 40 minutes. 40 minutes, man. 50 minutes. Why did I say 40? You're a fan of Brutus? That's who I pick most of the time. Whose mascot I like more. Happy to see you too. One more week until opening day. Yes, sir! Booyah! Sanford today, 17 points, 3 rebounds. He has not gotten an assist so far today, chat. But he is 5 for 7 shooting-wise from the field. Nebraska, we talked about it before. They've won their last 20 games. Troy has actually won their last 3 games. So they are ranked 13th, and Nebraska's ranked 4th. Oh, boy. So, good stuff. It is 1:24 p.m. Eastern Time. We got 3 more games after this, so make sure that you guys come on for that. March Madness is carrying us right into opening day for baseball. And also don't forget about playoffs for NHL and for the NBA as well, even though that's going to come on up a little bit later. So it's the way that they have it, it's pretty good, you know? It's pretty good. First free throw is up and good. Second foul shot, bazinga, that's good too. 34-21, Jamarcus Lawrence, a very good foul shooter this year, knocks down both of them. Campbell has to zip it, and he gives it back over to Sang. Sang to Campbell, a catch-and-shoot 3. It's a little bit short. The ball gets tipped, and Campbell comes away with his second rebound of the game. That's good. Campbell in traffic, looking to pass it downhill over to Sang again, and we have a foul called. It was a bounce pass that was made over to Sang, and Hoiberg got a hand on it, but also slapped him right on the wrist. Ugh, and another foul is called. That's just the 5th by Nebraska. Nebraska is also in the bonus. Troy has committed 9 fouls. All right, so we have a pass, an inbound pass that goes from Coco Campbell all the way to Dowd. Dowd lost the ball. The ball goes on out of bounds. Last touch, though, by Nebraska. Troy has not scored a field goal, chat, within the last 3 minutes and 38 seconds of play, if you can believe that. Gosh, 34-21. The inbound pass goes over to Valdez. Valdez looks to dump it off over towards the near side of the baseline, and the shot's up, and it's no good. Belleni was being guarded by Lawrence, and Lawrence's defense was really strong there. A guy that's really shorter than him by a couple of inches. And just incredible defense. Here's a misfire 3 from Nebraska. Dowd gets the rebound. He says, I got it. And here's Valdez again, another 3-point shot. And he has been a little bit off over the last couple of minutes ever since he's come back in. And Nebraska away with another board. Down low. Getting the ball is Mast. Mast utilizing the mismatch he has. Can't hit it the first time. The second time he gets fouled. Getting a hand on it was Dowd. And then he just was able to get him right on the wrist. Best time of the year as a sports fan. Once the Super Bowl and CFP are done, the real fun begins, says Longbaugh. They're sounding good today, Douglas. Douglas, what's going on, man? Another bad pass by Nebraska. The ball gets stolen by Valdez. He spins, he turns, tries to hit a reverse layup. No! Excellent defense by Lawrence on the other side for Nebraska. And he tries to go coast to coast. The shot's up. The shot's good. 36-21 Nebraska. And Troy just cannot stop the bleeding. Man, he was flying down the court on both sides. Out in transition, he was just a wizard. Are you kidding me? It's a 15-point lead for Nebraska. 2:03 left to go. And so we have another deflection by Bellany. Bellany goes down, and we have a shot up by Troy. And an offensive foul is going to be called. They call offensive foul on Cross. Gosh, he was right down the lane. Cross was trying to size up Sanford. Sanford planted a seed into the ground, and he just took a big hit by Cross. And that's an offensive foul. It's a charge. 1:57 left to go in this first half. This time in October, when all four major sports are active at once, is very amazing. Gosh, sports are just amazing. Can we just say that? Sports are really awesome. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. It's a 15-point lead for Nebraska. Okay, with the ball is Lawrence again. So Lawrence looks to take it right down the lane. Jamarcus Lawrence, that is. He's been very good today. Another three-point shot, and it's up, and it's no good. Sanford was backpedaling. He thought that he had it. He thought it looked good. It was definitely not good as it went in and out. Here's the pass that goes from Douglas, or Bellany, that is, all the way over to Singh, and his layup is good to make it 36-23. So Troy finally gets the bucket that they definitely needed. 1:15 left to go in this first half of play. All eyes on Hoiberg again. Looks to dump it off and give it back to Lawrence. And he takes a deep three from the pond. No! Offensive rebound again by Sanford. And the shot's up, and it's good. Mast got the rebound and then handed it back off over to Sanford. And it's now 38-23. Troy just cannot box out today. We'll get you the total rebounds in just a couple of seconds. A three-point shot by Cross. Close but no cigar. It was on the near corner for Troy. Couldn't get it. And Nebraska comes away with yet another board. Hoiberg back to Mast again at the top of the key. Fate the three. Instead, he dumped it back off over to Lawrence. Lawrence towards the near side to Boytonka. And Boytonka's going to hand it off again to Lawrence. There's 8 seconds left in the shot clock. 23 seconds left to go in this half so far. Boytonka with a two. No. And another offensive rebound by Mast. Mast back outside to Lawrence for three. Yes! Another wide open shot by Lawrence. He is feeling it from downtown right now. 5 seconds left to go. Troy has to go with a prayer inside, and that is not going to go. We end the first half of play 41-23. Are they going to say that a foul was called? Oh, yes, they are. And we have a player down. Uh-oh, that's Boytonka who is down. He got hit right into the genitals and got elbowed right there, and he is in a lot of pain right now. The refs are gathering together to see how much time is left on the clock. The trainer is out there to check up on Boytonka. Let's see again. He was going right down the lane. He got elbowed right into the wickets, and that was by Siang. Gosh, hit him right there. That's got to hurt. The question is, though, how much time is going to be left back on the clock? They are going to review this to see if the foul came after time expired. And again, it was Boytonka. There were Nebraska got the ball back with about 6 seconds to go after the three-pointer was made by Lawrence. And then Boyatunsil committed a foul. But the question is, how much time was left on the clock as the ball was just zipped all the way over towards that Troy baseline? They got Gene Steratore on for this too. I didn't realize that Gene was an official for the NFL and for college basketball. That's actually really interesting. Ouch. It's got to hurt. 1.5 seconds left. Where's the foul? I think he just got it with about 0.8 seconds. Yes. So Troy is going to shoot some free throws. It'll be Theo Sang at the line, makes the first one. So 0.8 of a second are left. And the second foul shot got it to go as well. And Nebraska is just going to inbound this, and that is going to do it for the first half. A 41-25 game, 16-point lead for Nebraska. And Troy has to go back to the locker room, and decisions are going to have to be made. They got to go back to the lab. Okay. What a great first half that was. Man. 41-25, Nebraska. Oh, boy. These offensive rebounds are crazy. Boxed out by Troy. It's been really bad. And look, chat, just so that way you know that I'm not lying right now. Okay? They have 11 offensive boards. Nebraska has gotten 11 offensive rebounds. Troy has gotten 5. The amount of turnovers in this game, Troy has turned the ball over 10 times in the first half. Nebraska, just 4. I mean, the rebounding battle, it sounds close because Nebraska has 20 and Troy has 15. But when you have 11 offensive rebounds, that's really just going to do the trick because that's why you're getting extra offensive possessions. And you see guys like Mast, you see Sanford just going downhill, not being afraid of the trees that Troy has been able to put up with or have been able to put out. And it's just... there's a reason why that they've just been getting all these opportunities, man. And it's been quite awesome to see. All right, let's go to chat right here. Yeah, Luce is not good. Hope he's okay. Yeah. No, he stayed in the game. He's okay. They called the foul on him. But yes. Since I said Troy has been hanging in there, they've been outscored 22-4. I'm shocked that TCU is handling Ohio State like this. Guys, again, if you are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. Let me know your thoughts about this game because Valdez started off really strong. I do have to say that Nebraska has done a really good job at neutralizing him when he has come back into the game. Victor Valdez started off, he was 2 for 2 from 3. He was wide open, and then they were like, we're not going to let you get the space that you've been getting. We're going to try to close out a little bit more. You've seen Sanford play really good defense. And we really haven't talked about the one-on-one matchup that he's had with Valdez, but just from what I've seen so far, Sanford has been tagged on the Valdez, and Valdez has really been struggling. He only got one more shot off, but he's been attached to him like a tag, really. So Nebraska definitely deserves a lot of credit for that. The other thing, too, is that Kobe Campbell and Cooper Campbell have only put up 6 points combined. Kobe in this game is 0 for 2 from the field, and Kobe has been one of the guys that has been very strong as of lately. Excuse me. He had 11 points in his last game. He did have 4 assists and 3 rebounds in 29 minutes of play. But even before that, the three-point shots that he's been firing have been pretty good. Besides the game that he had against USA in the Belt Championship game where he was 0 for 10 from 3. But other than that, he's been very strong. So that's what's been going on so far, chat. How many points on those 11? I tried to count. I can't even do the math. Yeah, they've been capitalizing a lot on those turnovers, just from a specific standpoint. In this game in particular, how many points have they been getting off the turnovers? So they've had 10 turnovers. They've put up 15 points off of those turnovers. And a lot of them have been because they've been getting wide open threes. But give Nebraska credit, though, for the amount of bodies and the defense that they've been able to provide. Are they a taller team? Yes. Do they have more athleticism than Troy does? Yes. But the difference to me in this game has just been the hustle. Troy has been not getting into their sets. They've been looking a lot at this zone defense that Nebraska has just been able to provide where Troy just doesn't have a chance to breathe. Victor Valdez has been the main person that I've been talking about today. But look at Thomas Dowd. Thomas Dowd today chat, has 2 points in 18 minutes. He is one of their top scorers. He's been a guy that's been averaging 15 points per game this year, and they held him to 2 points in the first half. He's also a really good rebounder. Over his last 3 games, this guy's been averaging 10 rebounds per game, and he is just getting eaten alive downhill. He does have 4 rebounds, but really just not a good day. He's been very frustrated by the play of Rienk Must. He's been beating him. It's been unbelievable. The turnovers and the offensive rebounds are out of hand. You hit that one on the money, JJ. That's the main storyline of the game, guys. And Price Sanford has been going off. He's gotten 5 wide open looks from 3, and he's made 4 out of 5 of those wide open looks. He's 5 for 8 shooting wise from downtown today. But when the Trojans don't have anybody guarding that perimeter, and you focus a lot of your attention on Mast down low on the block, or you're also giving Jamarcus Lawrence a lot of attention, yikes. Sanford is going to make his shots. He just is. Those 15 points make up for the 16-point difference. Can't let those turnovers happen, says Longbaugh. No, you can't. You really can't. And Nebraska, again, like, no one really wants to really talk about this, but Fred Hoiberg really does deserve a lot of credit for the way that he has coached this team. With the way that they've been able to just attack on their zones. They're getting into their sets really well. And from an offensive perspective, here's something that I criticized the Philadelphia 76ers with, and I've been doing this a lot this year. And I understand it's a different style of basketball. It's a different style of play. There's different rosters. I get that. But there's a lot of creativity with this Nebraska offense that I've seen. A lot of times when I'm even just watching the Sixers, I see Nick Nurse do a lot of dribble handoffs. There's not a lot of motion in the presets that they provide. And when they get into the half-court sets, they're either going to just give the ball to Joel Embiid, or they're just going to hand it off from Tyrese Maxey to VJ Edgecombe. And then Edgecombe's going to hand it off over to Paul George. And then they'll call for a screen with about 15 seconds left on the shot clock, or 12 seconds left on the shot clock. And then the bottom line is that it's just very predictable. With this Nebraska team, my point is that they're just like pinballing the basketball like back and forth, and they're just making very quick passes, quick reads. They're swinging the hot potato around the timeline, and Troy just doesn't really have a chance to react. And so I've noticed a lot of that today. And that's where I have to tip my cap to Nebraska, because they're making quick reads. Game is being played at the Paycom Center in Oklahoma City. By the way, the officials for today, it's Jeb Hartness, who is the referee, and then you got Tyler Kumpf as the other referee, and then the official is Evan Burrows. I've always said Hoiberg was a better coach than he was as a player, says Longbaugh. He's been coaching his tail off this year, really. And look, if you're Troy, I mean, coming on into this next half, right, Scott Cross has to try to think of something else. He has to be creative. And if you're Scott Cross, maybe you try to get Theo Sang involved a little bit more in the offense, because he's 2 for 4 from the field. He's been making some shots. He's one of your guys off the bench that's been a very good three-point shooter. And you even just take a look at how he did in the last game. This guy was coming off the bench, and he was providing points left and right, and he was that spark plug that Troy really did need. So you got to be creative. You're with an 8-man rotation here, and you understand that you have to have a little bit of wiggle room. But maybe you just got to dial up something a little bit different, and you have to try to shake up the lineup a little bit. So, Ohio State is starting to come back a bit, says Lou. Man, what's the score of that game now? It's 43-36. First, I thought you were being sarcastic. Then I said, well, I thought it was a 26 at first, but nope, it is a 36. 43-36 is that score. Louisville and USF, they're tied 7-7. Gosh. All right, so what time is it? It is 1:42 p.m. Eastern Time. Our next game that we are covering, chat, just want to make sure that I have this correct as we get our schedule back up. Our next game is at 3:10, I want to say. I want to say that it's at 3:10. 3:15. 3:15 is our next game. Who did Barkley have won in this game? I wanted to see. Duke versus TCU, right? He has Arizona going to the semifinals. Oh, wait, no, he has Arizona going to the championship playing against St. John's. And his winner is Arizona. Wow, the Wildcats. That's what Barkley's going with. Okay, Chuck. Shout out to Charles Barkley, man. Barkley's bracket. I love it. It's beautiful. He has Arizona playing Michigan in the Final Four and St. John playing against Florida. Oh, FIA in the Final Four on the east side. Now they're going to flip it over. Okay. And this is Kenny's bracket. Who does Kenny have going to the finals? Kenny has North Carolina losing to Michigan State. And then Michigan State beats St. John's in the East, right? He actually has, he has them losing in the Sweet 16. He has Florida winning on that side, going to the Final Four. Interesting. Shout out to Kenny the Jet Smith. And then he has Michigan State winning, going to the finals, okay? And on the other side of the bracket, who does he have, Arizona or BYU on the West? This is interesting. We're doing a play-by-play of these brackets. He has Arizona beating BYU. Okay. That wouldn't really surprise me. Michigan, he has them beating Iowa State in the Midwest. That means that Arizona would play Michigan State, and he's going to go with Arizona. He is. He's going to go. Nope, he's not. He's going with Michigan. He had me fooled. Dang. He had me on a pump fake. It looked like he was drawing the A, but then nope, he was like, it's going to be Michigan. And he has Michigan versus Michigan State in the finals, and he picked Michigan State to win. Wow. That is wild. Okay, Kenny. We see you. We see you, Kenny. Oh, boy. All right. So, chat, again, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Victor Valdez does lead the way with 8 points for the Trojans. Other than that, though, everybody else has put up 17 points. Him and Cooper Campbell combined have scored 14 of the 25 points for the Trojans. Meanwhile, the Cornhuskers on the other side, Price Sanford has put up 17 of the 41 points, so he's scored a third of their points, Nebraska. And they've just done a very good job. I have my Heels losing to Illinois the next round, says Long Ball. Damn. Okay, let's take a sip of water. What I'm going to do really quickly, chat, is I am going to take a very quick step off. Okay, give me like 2 minutes. I will be right back, and then we'll get started with the second half of action. are back. It is a 41-25 Nebraska lead so far. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hit that thumbs up button if you have not done so already. I see that we got 37 people watching. If you have been tuning on in for the last 25 minutes or the last hour and 34 minutes, make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. Oh, man. And let us know how we are doing down below. Of course, give us pointers. What can we be doing better at? You know, I love hoops. I really do. Let's go. We're going to have a rough time without Caleb. Yeah. I mean, Caleb, obviously, losing him, that's a huge, huge thing. That's a big loss. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. All right, so we should be ready to start off the second half in just a little bit. By the way, other scores around March Madness. We got TCU up 49-44 against Ohio State. So they're beating the Buckeyes. That game is 9 minutes and 21 seconds left in the second half of play there. Louisville is up 17-9 against USF as well. That is in the first quarter. At 1:50, you got High Point taking on Wisconsin. And then at 2:50, it'll be Siena playing against Duke. Really excited about that Duke game. That should be a lot of fun. Should be very, very good. But yeah, let us know how we're doing so far down below over on the call side of things. And would love to hear feedback, whether it's positive or even if it's just, constructive criticism. I always enjoy listening to you guys. By the way, Troy is shooting 7 for 21 from the field. Nebraska is 14 for 35. Again, this Troy team just shooting 33% from 3 and from the field. 4 of their 7 field goals that they have made have been from 3. So, crazy. Absolutely wild. MVPs of the second half, chat. Who are your MVPs? I'm going to say that Sanford is going to go off again. I think he will continue from that first half that he had, and I just have a gut feeling that this man's going to go for 30. I do. I think he's going to go for 30. He's already at his season average. He's already there in just one half. So why not? I think he will go for 30. I also just have a gut feeling that Mast is also just going to be rebounding the ball left and right. It's going to be really wild. I can't wait to see you get your eyes on Boozer from Duke. Dude, I've heard a lot about him. I've heard a lot of big things about him. And I'm sure that he's going to be a lot of fun to watch once the tournament goes even further. Because I can't wait. I was thinking about doing that Duke game today, but I thought, again, there's going to be people that are covering that. So I didn't want to do it. I was thinking about it, though. I was contemplating just doing it and not doing this one and not doing the second game that I was going to do. But we had a change of plans. We are definitely doing that Penn game tonight. I'm very excited to watch the Quakers play. I'm excited to watch North Carolina play. Those 2 games are going to be very, very hyped up. And that is very, 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 very exciting. Lumble says, I'm sure that you'll see his highlights. Oh, dude. Definitely 1,000%. But yeah, let me know if you guys are able to follow along, if it's a little bit chunky at times as far as the play-by-play goes. Again, hopefully in the second half we'll buckle down a little bit more and it'll get easier to follow along. But let us know down below. All right, it is time to start off half number 2, baby. Yes. All right. No, I'm not even going to do it. I was going to say, you know what? I'll throw this. I was going to call Kobe, but now we ain't doing that. All right, here we go. 41-25. Nebraska is up by 16 points. By the way, in case you wonder what that song is called, it's called Zombie Nation by Ken Craft 4000. Ken Craft 4000 or Ken Craft 3000? Good here. A couple hiccups, but it's no biggie. Yep. Let's go. All right, let's do a better job in the second half here. This is why we get practice. This is why we get those reps in, man. It's like going to the gym. It really is. Victor Valdez being interviewed right now before he goes back out there for the second half. They actually interviewed him beforehand. There's Chris Weber and Brandon Gaudin. Gaudin's doing the play-by-play. Weber is the analyst. Always liked Chris Weber. Always thought that he was a really good analyst. And also a very good player, too. 41-25, Cornhuskers up by 16 against the Trojans. And we are ready to start off half number 2. Troy, first NCAA tournament win. They are 0-3. They're looking to try to get their first win. Let's go. All right. So with the ball is Troy. They are going from left to right. Nebraska is going from right to left. Again, it's Kobe Campbell looking to hand it off over to Bellany. And Bellany is going to give it back. And we have a catch-and-shoot 3 by Campbell. And that's way, way, way too strong. On the offensive rebound, or the defensive rebound, I should say, that is Mast. Because, again, they go from the opposite way. So they are going from right to left. Dribble handoff that actually went off the nose of Lawrence. He didn't anticipate the dribble handoff to come to him. But then he gathered himself again. Takes it down low towards the baseline. Gets it stripped and stolen by Troy. And here comes on the other side. That is Bellany, or Dowd. Excuse me. Dowd was trying to look to go up with a shot. And Lawrence fouled him right before he went up with the 2. But that's good. All right. 19:06 left to go. Thomas Dowd is going to go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. He'll take 3 dribbles, and Dowd's first free throw is up, and it's good. That'll make it 41-26. Foul shot number 2 by Dowd is up, and that one is good. So Thomas Dowd, 33 games, 36 minutes of play, averaging 14.8 points per game, 1.3 blocks per game as well. Nebraska dribbles the ball. They're going to pass it around the timeline, and Hoiberg throws it. And at the time Lawrence caught it, he was out of bounds on that near corner at the three-point line. So that's 2 turnovers by Nebraska, and Troy looking to try to utilize that as an opportunity and fuel their gas tank. 41-27, Kobe Campbell trapped, looking to bounce it off to his teammate and his brother Coco Campbell. And now Kobe gets it back, runs down Broadway, zips it back over to Coco at the March Madness sign. Coco down the lane, left-handed floater, no. Excellent defense by Lawrence, again, just staying on his man. And it's Nebraska who has numbers on the other side. Here's Sanford who hands it off to Mast. His fadeaway 3 is way too strong. And Troy comes away with the rebound once more. Mast actually had a good look there. I was surprised that he faded away, but almost made that. Campbell is trapped. He'll have to pass it over to Victor Valdez. And his 3 off the dribble. Swish goes the basketball. It was right at the top of the key. Victor Valdez with his 3rd 3 of the game. He is 3 for 4 from downtown. Really 3 for 3, excuse me. Tried to convert on the 2 earlier in that first half. Wasn't able to do so. We got Mast trying to hand it off, and he does. He gives it back over to Sanford, and his three-pointer, he has the response. And he was really guarded heavily there by Bellany. Gosh. So that was impressive. Price Sanford knocks down a tray and give him now 20 points in this game. Also 4 rebounds as well. Downhill is Valdez, and he looks to throw it, and it's intercepted by Hoiberg again. That's his second steal of the game. Hoiberg back over to Sanford for a 3. That's no good, and the ball goes on out of bounds. And it'll actually be Troy basketball because they didn't touch it. Sanford looked to take a tray from beyond the arc, and it just went in and out. 16:48 left to go. Price Sanford is 6 for 10 from downtown. Most by Nebraska player ever in an NCAA tournament. 16 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in this second half of play. Sang looking to pass it over to Coco Campbell. And instead, he passes it over to Kobe Campbell, who takes a 2. That one won't fall. Kobe gets his own rebound, gives it back over to Victor Valdez, who tried to lean into the contact and take a 3 from the far wing. Didn't get the foul call. The shot was very much bricked. And Nebraska has it again on the other side as they maneuver from right to left. Another 3, that's Theo Sang. He couldn't get that one to fall either. And we have another foul on the other side. 15 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in this first half of play. We have a TV timeout. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's a 44-30 game. My name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. Ohio State has come back. Wow. There you go. There you go. What's the score of the game now? It is 55-53 against TCU. I thought the game was done. No, it ain't done. Got to play all 50 minutes, man. They got off to a slow start, and guess what? The Troy Trojans, I know that they haven't really gotten off to the best start in this second half either, but Nebraska cannot take their foot off the gas pedal against this Troy team. Can't do that. Nope, 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 nope. All right, so we're ready to resume action here in Oklahoma City. Sanford has put up 20 points, 6 turnovers, 15 points off of the turnovers that they've been able to provide, and 7 steals in this one as well. They've been really in these Trojans' face, and they've made it really not easy for them. Not easy at all. All right, so we have some free throws coming on up. At the line is Kobe Campbell. Knocks down and cashes in the first one. Kobe averaging 9 points per game this year, 1.8 rebounds, and 1.5 assists as well. He is shooting 78.5% from the line, and he'll cash in the second one, too. All right, that's his first 2 points of the day. He was 0 for 4 from the field before those 2 free throws. He was able to cash on in. It's Lawrence who gets it over for Nebraska as they go from right to left in their white and red letters. Here we got a handoff that goes over to Mast, and Frager gets it back. Frager back outside to Sanford. Another 3. There's number 7. That was a corner 3, and he was heavily contested there, too. Gosh, Price Sanford is on fire. Valdez looking to pass it over to Campbell. His wide open three-pointer was a line drive. No good. And the rebound goes to Frager. An outlet pass that goes to Hoiberg. And Hoiberg's on the right side. A dribble bounce pass that is back over to Mast. And here's another 3 by Lawrence. Yes! They left him wide open. That's the last 2 threes that Nebraska has hit. And the crowd is going nuts. Lawrence with 11 points. He is 3 for 7 from downtown. They're giving these guys a lot of space, a lot of daylight to shoot, and nothing has been able to help Troy with their defense on the perimeter. We have another 2. That's Coco Campbell. Could have knocked that one down from the right elbow. Hoiberg has it for Nebraska. He'll look to cross over against Coco. He'll take him downhill. He'll hand it off to Mast, and Mast spins, turns, hands it off again over towards the near side, and Frager will get it back. Frager needs help. He'll dump it off to Mast. There's 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Mast downhill, baby hook inside. Good! An 8-0 run out of the timeout. And so it's now a 20-point lead for the Cornhuskers. 52-32. Another pass that goes over to Victor Valdez. His 3 on the money. Gosh, Victor Valdez hit that thing from the logo. That's how deep his 3 was. And he was contested, too. It looked like he just chucked it up. And it just went on in. That was like a desperation shot. We have Mast being double-teamed. He'll have to hand it off, and Mast is going to try to get the ball back. They will give it instead to Lawrence, and his foul line jump shot, good as gold. 10-3 run by Troy out of this timeout. They are 10 for 26. Nebraska, excuse me, not Troy. 10 for 26 shooting-wise from 3. So it's Kobe Campbell again, crossing over, trying to get some space, gives it back to Valdez. Another 3 by him, and that one is a little bit off. Hit the front side of the rim. Campbell tried to chase down for the rebound, and it goes out of bounds over towards the near sideline. Clock stops with 12:57 left to go here in half number 2. Troy is cooked. Nebraska's not messing around this half. Nope, they're not messing around. Sanford is going off. Lawrence is now starting to feel himself. Mast is getting offensive rebounds. This dude, Mast, got to tell you, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He is on triple-double watch right now. Another dump off that goes over towards the near side, and it's Hoiberg looking to dump it back off over to Mast. Mast, outside, 3-point shot, no. And rebounded by Coco Campbell. Outlet pass that goes from the other Campbell all the way over to Austin Cross, and his layup is good. Crisscross applesauce. And the layup was up and in. 54-37. With 12:20 left to go in half number 2. Another wide open pass that goes from Mast, who is on the far baseline, and he just found a cutting Lawrence to the basket, or Frager it was, and that was up and in. It's now a 19-point lead for Nebraska. Campbell's going to throw it away, but it's stolen right back by Troy. And we have, as the ball goes on out of bounds, it was last touched by Nebraska, so Troy will still have possession of the ball. 12:02 left to go in this second half of play. Folks, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Campbell will inbound it. The pass goes over to a three-point shot in Kiel, and that one won't fall over from the three-point line on the far corner. Oh, boy. Jacobson is now in for Nebraska. That is Cole Jacobson, who is in the game. Jacobson will get fouled, and we have another stoppage in play, just like that. And another timeout taken. Another official TV timeout will be taken with 11:41 left to go in the second half of play. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome aboard. In case you guys are tuning on in, the name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Just wanted to let you guys know that the winner of this game is going to take on either Vanderbilt or McNeese, whoever wins that game, and we'll be covering that game after this one is done. Just wanted to let you guys know about that. Here we go. Here's an inbound pass that goes over to Mast, and he was left wide open in the dunker spot, and that was up and good. That'll make it 58-37 as Nebraska just continues to keep their foot on the gas pedal, and Troy just does not have any sort of response for them. Looking to pass the ball is Dowd. He'll give it back over to Sang, and his reverse layup, no good. Rebounded again by Hoiberg for Nebraska. He's working very quickly on the other side. Hoiberg now on the perimeter, slows up a little bit, gets a screen, works around the screen, and takes it towards the left side of the wing. He'll dump it off over to Mast. Mast needs help, and he'll hand it off back over towards Frager. Frager to Mast. Inside the lane. Puts up another baby floater. Automatic. It's good. What a half it has been for Re-Ink Mast, the 6'10" forward from Groningen and 250 pounds. A step back three is up, and that's good by Theo Sang. That was a very deep three that he was just able to knock on down from the parking lot. 10 minutes and 15 seconds left to be played in this second half of play. Mast again with a floater. Not that time. And it's stolen by Keel. He gets a rebound. Keel on the near side of the wing. He's going to pass the hot potato around, and it goes over to Coco Campbell, and he throws it away. It's intercepted by Fraser. He'll solo it, and he throws down a windmill dunk. What a feed. And what an absolutely incredible dunk there by him. Frager able to knock it on down, 62-40. How about now 17 points off the turnovers of Troy? That's Nebraska. They've been really strong. I just need Troy to be down by at least 13 points this daylight. Here's another three-point shot. No good by Troy. Rebounded again by Hoiberg for Nebraska. And he hands it back off. And it goes into the hands of Sanford. Now Jacobson has it. Jacobson back over towards the far corner, and the three is up and no good by Frager. Dang it. He almost had it. He had the look, just could not cash it on in. Troy looking to advance on the other side, and it's Coco Campbell who dishes it back outside for a three that's airballed by Dowd. Offensive rebound, and the putback is no good either. Excellent defense by Mast all over Sang, who tried to just lay it up and in over him. And it's really tough to do that when you're about 5 inches smaller than this 6'10" forward who's been just an absolute beast. Sang that downhill, trying to play defense all over Mast, and now he has to give it back. And a step back three is up, and it's good by Frager again. Frager had a hand in his face. Braden Frager literally was being contested all the way around and has now increased this Nebraska lead to 25. And there's another timeout taken with 8:22 left to go in this game. Nebraska is just pouring it on the Trojans. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. We got more March Madness games today. Nebraska is up by 25 points. We'll be doing the McNeese game after this. And if Nebraska hangs on to win this game, they will play the winner of that game that's coming on up between McNeese and Vanderbilt. We'll have that covered for you. Daylight Sog, how you doing, man? So good to see you on here. Fist pumps all the way around, my guy. Very, very good to see you. Very, very good to see you. That's a 25-point lead for Nebraska. 65-40 is the score. Sanford, I mean, besides the 2 threes, he hasn't really done much else. He has 23 points. He went off in that first half. He played very, very well. And Mast has been sort of pouring it on in this half, too, and so is Frager. Frager, Mast, and really Jamarcus Lawrence as well has been really strong. The senior averaging 9.7 points per game and 4 assists from Plainfield, New Jersey. It's been very strong in this one. I'm betting on Troy losing by 13 or less, says my guy Daylight Sog. Dude, what other bets do you have going on for today for March Madness, man? Would love to hear down below. And how long have you been betting on college basketball, man? Again, folks, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. We go on for March Madness. We did the World Baseball Classic. We do Sixers basketball, Eagles football, and Phillies baseball as well. We also do Major League Baseball on this channel, too. Asher Free is here. What's going on? Asher Free says, I accidentally have Nebraska going to the Final Four. Wow. What's going on, my guy? Good to see you on here, man. Gotta ring that bell for you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ring the bell for you. I gotta ring the bell for Daylight Sog. Yeah. You guys are always welcome to come on in at any given moment of time. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, my gosh. Okay. It's a 25-point lead for the Cornhuskers. They are looking to win their 21st game in a row, chat. Their 21st game in a row. Can they do it? Is the question. Bro, somebody just put a bunny ear over the reporter. Oh, gosh, that's really wild. GBR, what's going on, Rebecca? Rebecca's here. All right, it's a 25-point lead for Nebraska with the ball over at the top of the key is Kobe Campbell. He'll dish it out, and a three-pointer is up and no good by Cross. And the rebound belongs to Boyington, who gets the board. 7:55 left to go in this second half of play. Dishing it out from Hoiberg over to Frager and back to the top of the key to Jacobson. Jacobson to Proiger again, and another wide open three is good! Sanford, are you kidding me? Jacobson actually made the three, but Sanford made the beautiful pass that time. And now it's a 28-point lead for Nebraska. They are on a 14-3 run over the last 5 minutes, and they are just looking to shut the door against Troy. A desperation shot. That one won't fall. 7:15 left to go. Nebraska in no particular hurry at all whatsoever, and they are just trying to kill this clock here. 7:05 left to be played. With the ball again at the top of the key, that is Boyington. And he's going to go downhill. He'll hand it off over to Frager again. The layup is good. The layup is in. And that'll make it 70-40. It's a 30-point lead for Nebraska. And they just continue to punch the Trojans in the mouth. Sanford is on fire. He is, man. Somebody called the fire department. That dude is just red hot, man. We have another whistle called on the other side. 6 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in this second half of play. And we have another TV timeout. Nebraska on a 10-0 run. And the look on the Trojans' faces, the fans, it just says it all. It's my first time betting, says Daylight Sog. Welcome on in, my friend. It's good to have you on here. Congratulations to you. I hope that you win your first bet, man. I know that they're up by 30, but anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. Don't you forget about that. I got South Florida. The Bulls winning or losing by 3 or less points. Oh, man. Good luck to you, dude. It's good to have you on here, though, man. Guys, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. It is free. This is how you can give back to other content creators. It's really a nice thing. Again, we cover NCAA basketball. We do World Baseball Classic baseball. We did that. We also do the Sixers. We do the Eagles. And we do the Phillies on this channel as well. So if you love baseball, if you love football, definitely make sure that you check us out for Major League Baseball content, for NBA content, for March Madness content, and also for football content as well. It's good stuff, man. Sanford is on fire, says Rebecca. Rebecca, how are you doing? It's good to see you guys on here. It really is. Guys should definitely check out some of our later games today. We are going to be doing the McNeese Vanderbilt game. That'll be at 3:10. And then later tonight at 6:50, we got North Carolina playing against VCU. And then tonight we got the Quakers going up against the Illini. Illinois they're playing. So we'll be covering that today. We got 4 games today. We got 4 games tomorrow. We're not doing any Sixers games over these next couple of days, and we're not doing any Phillies games either. It's still spring training. It's still spring training. We're coming off of the World Baseball Classic, and yet we still have spring training. Like, what the heck? What is going on? Thanks. It's good to see you. I'm taking 2 L's today, says Daylight. Hey, man, these games aren't done yet. We you know, it's not looking good right now, but you know what, man? You're going to get something. I already feel it. I already feel it. Sniper Squads. He says, how you doing, man? I'm all fired up. It's March Madness, baby. That's how I'm doing. That's how I'm doing. I love sports. We had a fun time covering the WBC. We were up at 6 a.m. doing those Japan games. We were doing the Korea games. We really just grinded our butts. We were doing the dirty work, like what Al Horford used to do with the Boston Celtics. You know what I'm saying? That guy was a really good rebounder. He did really good things down low over on the block. And you know what? Tonight, this afternoon, that guy really has been, for this Nebraska team, I got to tell you, for this Nebraska team, Rieng Mast has really been that guy that's done a lot of the dirty work down low. So, yes. All right, do we cover NBA games? Yes, we do. 70-40, Nebraska's up by 30, and with the rock now is Hoiberg, who's looking to pass it over to Frager again. Frager towards the near side, gives it back to Sanford. A baby hook inside. That one won't go. 6:10 left to go in this second half of play. And Troy has the rock. They're just trying to get some shots off here. It's Victor Valdez looking to zip it over towards the near side. And there's a three by Cross. That one won't go. Close, but no cigar. And the ball goes on out of bounds. It'll still be Troy basketball. Troy, this is their second straight NCAA tournament appearance, fifth straight game with 20-plus wins in a season for them. And they're down by 30 points with 5:50 left to be played in the second half of play. Dishing the rock from Dowd over to Valdez, and getting it back is Kobe Campbell. Campbell zips it back over to his brother Coco, who goes down the lane. And Coco with a two. No, but he's fouled. Daylight, you're gonna get your Troy bet, it looks like. I don't know. I think he said. I think he said 13. Not 30. Did you say 13 or did you say 30? Because I know that there's a big difference. And the difference is 17. I can do the math in my head. But yes. Do you cover NBA games too or no? Of course. Of course we cover NBA games. We do the Sixers. We do the Phillies. We do the Eagles. And we will also be doing some more NBA hoops as well. So again, come check us out, man. Come check us out. Oh, by 13 or less. I thought you said 13 or more. No, it's okay. It's all good. Foul shot number 2, and that'll make it to a 28-point game. I think you said 13 or less. I'm pretty sure you said that, right? Yep, okay, I was right. I was paying attention. I was listening. Let's go. I try to do that. All right, 3 more subs till we get to 85-10. Let's go. Here's the shot that's up. That's no good. That's Frager who misfired a 3 for Nebraska. With the rock for Troy, giving it back over to Coco. Campbell is Kobe, and the 3 is up, and that one is in. It's 70-45. It's a 25-point deficit now for Troy, and a 5-0 run for them. Kobe Campbell, 7 points. That's his first 3 that he has made today. 4:53 left to go in this second half. Here's another catch-and-shoot trifecta for Nebraska. Not that time. Valdez rebound. He'll take it past the logo, and he will hand it off again towards the near side. That goes to Kobe Campbell. Kobe trying to get things going here. He's double-teamed. Gives it back to his brother, and will throw it back into the backcourt, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. And a huge call there. Nebraska will get the ball back 70-45. Yes. Chat got helped me out with this one. Oh, ChatGPT helped you out? I was going to say it wasn't our chat that helped you out, but ChatGPT, I got you. I need one more PRA on Boyington. PRA, is it? Does that mean offensive rebound? Does that mean, I don't know what that means. Points? Oh, points, rebounds, and assists. I got you. I figured it out. Let's go. All right, the three-pointer is no good. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Valdez, a 3. He misfires it for Troy. That was way off the mark. 4:05 left to be played here in half number 2. It's 70-45. Nebraska is 12 for 33 from downtown, and Troy is 8 for 27. Another 3 by Nebraska. Doink. It goes off the rim, and it's no good. Valdez goes behind his back, hands it back off, and a step back 2 by Campbell. Close, but not quite there. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to be played in this second half of play. 3 timeouts still left by Nebraska and 2 for Troy. They will slow the tempo down. Hoiberg has it. And he's just going to milk this clock all the way down. 10 seconds left on the shot clock here. Hoiberg looks to get past the trees, zips it, gets it back, and passes it over to another three-point shooter. And that's up, and that's in! Boyington with a three! There you go. You got your bet. 73 to 45. Boyuk Tunsil was able to get that one to go. 3 minutes left in this second half, and a 2 is up and good. And that's by Kobe Campbell. Another timeout taken with 2:56 left to be played. It's another official TV timeout. It's a 73 to 47 game. And Nebraska is 2 minutes and 56 seconds away from moving on. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. If you have not done so already, we need 3 more subs to help us get to 8,510 subscribers. Let's go. The grind does not stop. Congratulations, snipers. You got it. Yes, you did. TCU, baby, and High Point only down by 2. Oh, what a game that's been. Let's go. Chat, if you're also really into baseball, I will tell you really quickly, if you're really into like fantasy baseball, or even if you're doing this type of stuff for baseball that you guys are here for, I will tell you this, okay? So what we do during the regular season is we have a couple of days during the week where we do this thing called MLB Diamond Zone. So think about it like this, okay? So if you watch NFL Red Zone, okay, this is pretty much what that is, but it's for baseball. So like you get access to like 7, 8 different games at once, and like what we do is we change the scoreboard. We do. So this scoreboard that you see right here that I'm moving around on the screen right here, we change the scoreboard for that for every single game that we cover. So like Manny Machado could be up with the bases loaded for the Padres in the bottom of the 9th, but then we do a double play-by-play, and then we go over to the Philadelphia Phillies game because they're down by 3 in the bottom of the 7th, but guess who's up to bat? It's Bryce Harper. So like we go back and forth, and it's like really, really cool, and it actually works out really, really well. We did a lot of streams like that last year. We actually did a charity stream where we did Diamond Zone, and we did a whole day's worth of baseball from the 1 o'clock games in the afternoon all the way up until the 10 o'clock games at night. We're really, really dedicated to the grind, man. We really are. And so we hope that you guys will join us for those games as well, especially if you're really into fantasy baseball or if you're into betting and that type of stuff. So, all right, JJ does a great job changing the scoreboard so it's really easy to follow along and see what game that he does. Yep, we changed the scoreboards, and for baseball, it's really, really cool. It's so sick. It's so great. Diamond Zone is so awesome, says Lou. I mean, he can attest. He's there. Whenever we do Diamond Zone, it's so great because, again, guess what, guys? Like, you're listening to 8 different games at once. Like, who else on YouTube does that? The answer is nobody. Nah. Go Big Red. This will be our first NCAA tournament win ever, says John. What's up, John? How you doing, my friend? Fist pump for you too, man. All right, 73 to 47, 2:45 left to go in the second half of play. Good basketball movement by Nebraska. They play hot potato. The ball goes over towards the near side to Sanford. Sanford back over to Jacobson. They play a game of catch. And now it's Hoiberg back outside. There's a 3 by Frager. Yes! Frager in fuego mode. 76 to 47. It's now a 29-point lead for Nebraska, and there's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this second half of play. Kobe Campbell is trapped. He needs help. He steps out of bounds. Oh, gosh. He did not keep track of his footing, and he stepped on out of bounds over towards the baseline, and I believe that this is going to be Nebraska ball. Or wait, did they say it was a foul? Did they call a foul there? We have a couple substitutions coming on in for Nebraska. Javen Colbert is also going to come on in for Troy. And a round of applause for these Cornhuskers who've been playing really well today. And Troy, I mean, that's pretty much going to do it for their season. I mean, they just did not have the answers today to respond. Nebraska is going to get the ball back, by the way. But Frager really went off. You also had a lot of big contributions from guys like Cale Jacobson, Jamarcus Lawrence, and then Rink Mast played really well. And obviously the star of the show, I mean, by far, got to give a lot of credit to Bryce Sanford because he played really, really well today. 1:47 left to go in the second half, and we have another foul called on the other side. So, at 3:10, we will be live for the Vanderbilt-McNeese game, and that's who Nebraska is going to play in the next round. So we'll see how that game does go, and we'll be calling that game too. Is there any reason why Sam Huberg is not shooting a lot? I have no clue. Man. No clue at all. But yeah, make sure that you guys stay on for that. We will have a redirect to that stream, and we will get started. The stream will be under its way at around 2:50. So we'll be on for that. But yes, now I just need Embiid. I see 17.5 points. Oh, Embiid, I got you. And he has 2 points in the first half. That's good. That's good that you need 17.5. I think he can get there. I really do. 1:45 left to go in the second half of play between Nebraska and Troy. Down the lane, going up with a floater inside. That one's no good for Nebraska. And Troy gets the ball back. And here is number 5. That's Colbert. He takes a three-pointer. In and out it goes. The basketball gods say, Not going to get it there. Clock will stop with 1:28 left to go. So after this, we are going to sign off. Wes Ennis, I got you. Damn. UCF and Louisville. Are we doing that game? We are not doing that game. Is there any reason why Sam Hoiberg is not shooting a lot? I don't know. Maybe he has the yips today. I have no clue. I mean, they've been guarding him really well. I will tell you that. They've definitely been getting bodies on him. But, yeah. He hasn't been able to find that space. I'll tell you that. 1:20 left to go in this second half of play. You know what we're going to do? We're actually going to start the next stream. We will. We will get the timer up and running. We will get that up and going, okay? And we will put 30. And we'll put 20. And then we'll put 30 minutes on the clock. And 28. Three-pointer's no good. 55 seconds left to go in this second half. And here's a steal by Nebraska. Troy had it for a second, and then Nebraska got the steal. 45 seconds left to go in this game. Number 2, that is Curtis, who's out there, or Blue, I should say. Blue couldn't get the shot off. And 33 seconds left to be played. A 3 for the Dagger. No. 76-47. 29.3 seconds left to go. And Nebraska, the Cornhuskers, they can sniff it. They can sniff it as they are going to move on to the next round in 29 seconds of play. Troy is going to dribble this one out. It goes over to the March Madness sign. It's Clarton who has it. Clarton will just pass it downhill. It was volleyballed by Mitchell. Mitchell throws it back into the backcourt. 10 seconds left to go. And another backcourt violation. That's the third one of this half by the Trojans. Gosh. Okay. There's Fred Hoiberg. He's hugging his teammates, or he's hugging his players, I should say. And the ball gets inbounded, and Hoiberg and the Cornhuskers are moving on. And they will play the winner of Vanderbilt versus McNeese. That game is going to come on up next. All right. So that is going to wrap it up for us. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We are going to sign off, okay? And we will be back in just a little bit for the next game. Stay on here because we'll have a redirect, okay? And we will get that stream started momentarily. So don't go anywhere. We got our next stream coming up and running, and then we'll have the timer up, and then we'll go live at probably 3:05. All right, love you guys. We'll catch you all in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Peace out.